Ghazal isn't this Syrian girl's real name. She was 13 when she got married right after the war began. She's now 16 with a child of her own. The war forced her parents to marry her off to her cousin to make sure someone would look after her in Jordan. War, displacement and marriage have meant Ghazal had to drop out of school in the 9th grade.
I advise any young girl to get an education and not take on the big responsibilities I have taken on as a child. I had my son so young. I didn't know what to do with him. When he cried or when he got sick, I had no clue.
She was timid in the interview because her mother-in-law and husband were there. But in private, she told us pregnancy was an excruciating experience for her. A study by the United Nations Children's Fund UNICEF revealed a sharp rise in child marriages between the ages of 15 to 17 among Syrian refugees in Jordan. And if that's not enough, the study also shows that almost half of these child marriages were to men who were 10 or more years older. NGOs are concerned that early marriages could leave some girls in abusive and exploitative situations. That's why some have designed specific programs that aim to prevent child marriages and help those who are already married cope with challenges. Rana from Dar'a is 17 and divorced after a 3-year abusive marriage.
So many of us were crammed into a small space, and my ex-husband became more violent. He would beat me and scream at me all the time.
Some Syrian families who have had to flee from the war find early marriage favorable for economic and cultural reasons. Reproductive health is another issue that worries NGOs. Studies indicate early marriages have a higher risk of pregnancy complications and miscarriages. That's why aid agencies are working to raise awareness.
So we're really looking at a generation of girls that will lose their future. Their education is lost. They no longer go to school after being married. So the cycle of poverty, of vulnerability is transmitted from a generation to another.
Although early marriages have long been an accepted practice in Syria, it appears the war has encouraged them even more and in the process shattered the dreams of many young Syrian girls. El-Shamayleh, Jazeera, Zarqa.